So I think, I think one of the things is with your sport is that like, and we were talking about this earlier, but I know with powerlifting, it's like, it's how much you lift.
Yeah.
You don't have to look good, but with your sport, you have to have an extreme amount of skill,
Yeah.
but you also have to present yourself with a pretty badass physique, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of people have commented and said that when you came back, I know that obviously a lot of people were like, wow,
Yeah.
but a lot of people commented at the time you were the best, you came in as the best conditioned athlete in WWE. A lot of people said that.
Yeah.
And you certainly had a tremendous physique, you have a tremendous physique. So that then bodybuilding actually itself does play a role, in your sport.
Yeah, absolutely. Like as you mentioned, like there's so many things. You got to have extreme conditioning, stamina, skill, and even beyond that, like you're wrestling in front of millions of people at TV, so you got to have like confidence. You got to have a swagger about you. You got to have character. You want to present yourself as an athlete, so having a nice physique. But not only that, you got to go year round, like 150 to something like that, 175 matches a year. You're on the road like 200 plus days a year round, maintaining that mindset, maintaining that condition, maintaining that diet. It is a big challenge, but you got to like dedicate yourself like 100%. That's why it takes so much commitment and so much effort to be at that level for a sustained amount of period. Everybody can, not everybody, but a lot of people can get to that level, but then maintaining it, as I suffered from before, I had that problem where I got to the level, but I couldn't maintain it. So now, just maintaining it, constantly working on myself, constantly improving myself, constantly learning, doing research. Like I'm on YouTube, or I'm reading articles, new different ways to train, new ways to recover, experimenting. I might try new therapies, new workouts, new diets. I'm always open for something new, trying something new. And that's why I think is one of the things that's given me longevity, and hopefully will continue to give me longevity.
For sure. So there's a lot of people watching and stuff who like, how can I become Jinder Mahal? What do I need to do to train like that, diet like that? So I kind of want to get into that. When let's say, talk about your comeback when you came back in 2016, and even how you train now, because people don't realize how often you train and how frequently you train and how hard you train.
Yeah.
What is that when you feel your peak peak training, how many times a day might you even train in a given day?
Yeah, so for that period of time where I had like that really, really big change, I would wake up, whatever hotel I was at, or I had an elliptical at home, and I would do steady state cardio. I know there's varying opinions about it, but like for the fat loss phase, I felt it was really good.
Yeah, sure.
Just like for me, I felt like when I would wake up and do cardio, it would kind of turn on my metabolism for the day. So I would just, even 20 minutes, maximum 30. Like I wouldn't do HIIT cardio fasted in the morning. I would just do steady state cardio, 30 minutes. I would have breakfast if I'm on the road. Like I eat super, super simple, nothing extraordinary, like complicated. So if I'm on the road, like an easy, lazy breakfast, 2 scoops of protein powder and a packet of oats. Just dry oats, shake it up, water, down. Then I go work out. Maybe a 2-hour workout. I might have a banana in the car before, like on the way to the gym. After the workout, another banana or oats, protein shake again. And one of the things that I did when I went back in 2016, I started taking my meals with me. So I have a company, Nutrition Solutions, they make all my meals. I have a Yeti cooler bag. I load up the meal. I freeze them, load them up, Yeti cooler. And you can check food as much as you want. You can even take food with you, like people don't know this. You can take a container of food with you as long as it's not liquid, or like rice and chicken, you can take it with you. It's not a problem. People think you can't take, food, something on a plane. You can take 1 or 2 meals with you on the plane. But anyway, I have my meals with me for the week, checked, frozen. I always get a hotel room with a fridge. I get the front desk to freeze the ice packs. Next morning, I repeat the process, put them all in the cooler, put the ice pack. But so gym, and then we would perform every night. I would have a match. So that's kind of like HIIT cardio. Yeah, so if you think about it, cardio in the morning, workout in the day, then match at night, it's almost like three workouts in a, 3 workouts, and then But the difficult thing is the travel in between. Every day we're in a new city, so it's either flight or a long drive. And having my meals with me keeps me from distractions like late at night, the golden arches of the McDonald's,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
look very tempting.
Right.
You stop at Love's truck stop, and they got an Arby's connected to it.
Yeah.
So if you have your food with you, like preparation is key. If you fail to prepare, you're not going to succeed. Nobody gets ahead in life in any field, anything that it is, without proper preparation. You don't just stumble into success. So that's one of the things that I learned, just constantly preparing. So now what I do is my training is a little bit different. I'm training with my coach right now. I'm training with AJ Sims, cement dump. He has me doing fasted cardio again, but it's on the Airdyne bike. And then I eat, come to rehab, eat again, train, eat again, rest, sleep, boom, and we do it again. But I keep it super simple, like with my food. Actually, right now, AJ has me on, my carbohydrates are cream of rice, grits, and white rice, jasmine rice. And meats, a lot of chicken breast, a lot of lean meats. We do bison, we do egg whites, we do whole eggs, two whole eggs, two spinach, steaks on my low carb day. So right now I'm doing low, what's it called?
Carb cycling?
Carb cycling, yeah. So I have a high day, medium day, low day. On the high carb days, we keep the fats low. On the low day, we increase the fats a little bit. So yeah, I feel like it's a good diet method for me, but anything works as long as you plan. Anything works. Keto works. You know what I mean? It's just, compliance is a science. I stole that from Stan Efferding, who has a vertical diet, which I've experimented. I've got like super strong off it too. Basically just eating red meat and white rice. It's very, very good, easy on the digestive system, focuses on the micronutrients. So compliance is a science. Stole it, but shout out to Stan Efferding. That's his saying, but compliance is a science. Whatever you're doing, whatever plan you're following, if you comply to that plan, you will see the results. But if you take shortcuts and you think, oh, I'm just going to take this cheat meal here or whatnot, that might throw you off on your on your caloric deficit and whatnot, and put you back for the next couple of days or whatnot. Next thing you know, you're playing catch up. But if you stay on top of things, prepare, you're going to be successful.